Hello. In this video, we'll talk about what details adjusters may ask you to include in your contents inventory and how to use Bevel to do that. It's not uncommon to go back and forth with your adjuster a few times as they ask for more details or specification on your list. Now, this process is pretty time-consuming for them and for you, so you can speed it along by adding in some key details from the get-go. In Bevel, you have the ability to edit key information in the edit screen for each item. That can be accessed by clicking this. Here, you can edit the price, add shipping and handling fees, change the quantity of the item, which is especially useful for things like silverware or books, and select the condition. You can also determine whether or not it's taxable, and input a purchase date or product link. As you finish your list of contents, the next step is going through all of your items and adding in those extra details in the edit field. You can add condition, age, sales tax and shipping and handling fees, and proof of price for your items. One of the key things your insurance company needs to know is the condition of your items, as they factor this heavily into depreciation. Check your policy. If you have an actual cash value or ACV coverage, then you'll likely need both condition and age of your items for your insurer to calculate depreciation correctly. If you have a replacement cost value or RCV policy, it's still a good idea to include these things, but please refer to your specific policy and check with your adjuster. Condition plays a very, very big role in depreciation, and you want your list to reflect that. So for example, say I have an identical couch in the formal living room and in the family room. The couch in the formal living room is barely sat on. It's sat on maybe twice a year, so the condition would be new or like new. Versus the couch in the family room, which is the same couch, but has kids and pets on it all the time, the condition might be fair. You want your list to reflect what you have and the condition of those items, because the family room couch will be depreciated much more than the couch that has barely been sat on, even if they're the same item and the same age. To add your item's age, simply go to the edit field, click on it, and put in your purchase date. Now, if I got this in 1985, let's say, then it'll say approximately 41 years old. Now, this is if you haven't had a loss. If you have had a loss, you'll need to enter in your date of loss. You can do this by clicking More, Profile, and then going down to Property Information where you can select your date of loss, let's say of March of 2022. You can also select I haven't had a loss, I'm just being proactive, if that's the case. So now if I go back, rather than 41 years old, it'll say 37 years old because that's the age of the item at the date of loss. Sales tax is generally included in your Category C or personal property coverage, but please be sure to check your specific policy. You'll want to add sales tax, especially if you're using this for a claim, because it'll help you reach your final figure a little bit faster. And honestly, it really adds up. Now, the way that you do this is by clicking More, Sales Tax, and simply entering your zip code. If I did want to do 90210, I press Calculate, and Bevel will find the sales tax in that region. Then I can apply it to my inventory, and it'll apply it to all of my items. You'll see a slight change here. Rather than 15,000, it's 16 because there's a little higher taxes in that area. We know you didn't get everything in the same place. So you can click on the Edit tab, and the sales tax can be toggled on or off, where it says Sales Tax Exempt. If you did get it somewhere else and you happen to know the sales tax in that area, you can just calculate it into the price. You'll also want to add shipping and handling fees for anything that you got online or that required handling or assembly. So say I needed someone to assemble this wooden coffee table. You can put that right here where it says S&H. For me, I'll say it's $50. Once you press save, you'll see that on the individual item and you'll see it added to the top as well. Adding sales tax and shipping and handling can be the difference between getting the full amount back from your insurance company or getting slightly less. So I highly recommend you do it for any items where it applies. Finally, settling on a price. You'll notice that a lot of our prices appear in orange. That's to make it clear to you whether or not they were AI estimates or whether you actually did the research to find out what the true price is. All of our AI estimates are listed in orange automatically. For this canvas throw pillow, say I know that it's not $50 and it's actually $20. If I click Save, you'll see that the price changes, but also it turns into black, which means that that's a price that I've manually set. You can also see the change in price that happened by clicking the three dots and then View Price History. That'll show you every change that's happened, and it's especially useful if you accidentally change a price. Our AI estimate prices are always improving, but they'll work even better if you enter more details. Let's say I have a coffee table that was uploaded from a photo, but the AI doesn't know what type of coffee table it is. All I have to do is click on it, edit, and insert the product name or brand if I know what it is. So let's imagine this is a design within reach no Gucci coffee table. The AI will automatically update the price based on that description. So that's how you can get more accurate prices without even putting in the work of adding links or doing extra research online. Some adjusters may ask for certain bespoke items or specialty pieces that you provide a little bit of proof of where you got that number from. If you want to do something like that, you can either click on the edit field, go online, find a similar item, and insert that item link here, or you can do a price check. Now, a price check I'll go over in another video, but essentially what happens is our AI will scan the net for similar items based on that description and show you all of those options, and then you can select the one that's closest to what you have. This is the exact one that I talked about, so I'll accept that price. Now, this link will be associated with the item. We know this process can be really time-consuming, so don't feel the pressure to add a product link or do a price check on every single item. We've had customers come to us and tell us that they've submitted their list using majority Bevel AI estimates and have gotten back their full amount on coverage. So as long as you provide those extra details in the description of the item, you can get a pretty fair and accurate list using the AI estimates, but it's always worth double-checking things, especially if you see something out of place. So let's recap. In Bevel, you can add condition, age, sales tax and shipping and handling, and proof of price all in one place. Now, your adjuster might ask you for some of these, but you might want to include some from the get-go just for peace of mind. Remember, in Bevel, you can go as in-depth or stay as high level as you want. I'll see you in the next video where we're going to go over proof of price in a little bit more detail.